what a run there on the SPY and a pullback into the second half of the day. If this is your first time coming across the channel, welcome to all subscribers. Welcome back. So here we are with the SPY, the SP500 index, pushing up in the first half and a full transition there on 42 Vision. And our SPY bot sent out a bull indicator at 9:45 a.m. directly to our Discord. It didn't get canceled till 12:15 p.m. And at 9:45 a.m. that bull indicator popped up. Full strength there on 42 Vision, and call options went up over 150% plus within an hour, guys. And in the second half, a bear indicator popped up as well. Full transition from the rip area to multiple dip areas of wide-referred borders, and put options went up over 100% plus. If you guys want to receive the clarity and edge that you deserve within the volatility of the markets, check out the link down below in the description to our 42 Vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and joining the members using 42 Vision to gain an edge within the volatility. And it's a great way to learn charts along the way to see where the strength and weakness lies and the supports and resistance levels that are crucial and where the trend is. Once again, that link is down below in the description. We look forward to getting you connected and having you join us, and it's in the top pinned comment. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index on the 15-minute from the pre-market to the rip of the highs in the middle of the day, a full transition, and now it's came back down to red bars, and it's trying to create here a double bottom, okay? This is the question mark. Will this actually go ahead and push up tomorrow, or is this bear indicator going to hold strong? Because the 1 minute has a bull indicator, the 5 minute has a bull indicator, but the 15-minute is under a bear indicator up here at the 567 level. Now, we've also seen here on the SPY on multiple time frames full transitions from dip areas to rip areas, especially here on the 15-minute and on the 5-minute so far. If this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 Vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within our charts. And we also use the bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as extra layers of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 Vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, under a bull indicator on the 30-minute. And when you zoom out and look at this from the 2-hour, we've been under a bull indicator since 557 and all the way to the 4-hour that's popped up and confirmed at 562. And it keeps using that area as support. If this pulls back down to that level and it breaks, it could quickly go ahead and cancel this out, and probably even cancel out the one here on the 2-hour at 557. Because when you go to the 1 day, we're pulling back up, but the reason why the strength is continuing to reject at certain resistance levels near 570 is because no bull indicator has popped up and those inflows have not crossed the midpoint with strength, right? And you have the bear indicator up here dominating since 603, and then we also have a confirmation from last week to this week of a bear indicator since up here at the 590 area when it dropped all the way down to 550. And we're just a few dollars away from 550. That's something to not ignore, and it's the first bear indicator that pops up since the one that popped up back on August of last year and quickly got canceled by a bull indicator that dominated for the last several months. Now, could it do the same thing? Well, we need things to pick back up quickly, and a bear indicator needs to get canceled by a bull indicator like it happened here. Or will this bear indicator actually dominate for several weeks and months, like you could see back here on September of 2023 that lasted into November? So this is something to not overlook here in the bigger picture, and this is where 42 Vision really gives us that edge to be able to understand why this move back up so far is not justifiable, because the 1 day hasn't canceled and also the 1 week. Now, the 4-hour and the 2-hour definitely should not be ignored, but it could quickly get canceled if we retest key support levels. And there's a little bit of trouble up here near 570 and slightly above it as well. Now I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflows, and we're going to look at this tight range here and why today we took off right after the bell, and it was a key level to not ignore based off yesterday. When we zoom out and look at the inflow versus outflow here, and this is another part of 42 vision that allows us to have that edge and see clearly supports and resistance, you could see these inflows were pretty strong since yesterday on the 5 minutes. Since the open, it came into that area and ripped through it, and today it was in that same area and it pushed up. Strong resistance up here based off the history of the chart, up at 575. But this is one of the strongest inflows that we've seen since yesterday on the 5 minute. And if you put the 3 minute, same thing. It was right after Powell spoke, pushed up, hit those highs of 571, 570, and then it came back down to it today into the open. And as we pushed and broke through that resistance of 565, it took off, and you had the history of the chart of the pre-market and also yesterday's run as a level to watch. Now, we're pushing downwards and we came down to that area again, but outflows have been dominating here on the second half. And you could see also how it bounces off that area. And we're in a really tight range here between supports and resistance of 565 support and resistance of 567. And if you zoom into the 1 minute, you could see it as well. Really tight range there between the 565 area. Some pretty strong inflows here in the second half of the day, but those outflows are compounding to the downside. And then you have that level there based off the 5 minutes. So the key levels to the downside is 560. Then below that is 558. To the upside, I'm going to be watching 567 and going up to 570. If you guys want to receive the clarity and edge that you deserve within the volatility of the markets, check out the link down below in the description to our Discord, getting connected over to our bots and our inflow versus outflow and 42 vision indicators. We look forward to getting you connected. It's a great way to learn charts along the way and receive the clarity and edge within the volatility to further see clearly supports and resistance and where the strength and weakness lies. We look forward to getting you connected and having you join us. Once again, that link is down below in the description and in the top pinned comment. And as always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.